Hi everyone, welcome to Current Affairs Adda. If you want daily current affairs in a simple, fast, and clear way, you are in the right place. I bring you fresh MCQs and important updates every day. Let's get started. So, coming to today's current affairs, we are gonna do MCQs on these topics. The first one is Viksit Bharat, Jairam G Bill, the Shanti Bill, regulation of AI in courts, and ICG's Commission, GSL's New Generation Fast Petrol Ammonia, and Union Environment Minister chairs NTCA and Project Elephant meetings at Sundarbans and reviews national strategies for tiger and elephant conservation. And the last news is about Swanidhi, that is empowering street vendors. The first question is, the Viksit Bharat Jairam G Bill 2025 seeks to replace which of the following acts? Option B, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. The Viksit Bharat Jairam G Bill 2025 aligns rural employment policy with which long-term national vision? Option C, Viksit Bharat 2047. Under this framework, the guaranteed wage employment per household per year is? Option D, 125 days. Which of the following best describes the funding model under this new bill? Option C, centrally sponsored scheme with normative allocation. The standard cost sharing ratio between center and states under this new framework is? Option C, 60:40, whereas for northeastern and Himalayan states, the cost sharing ratio is 90:10. Administrative expenditure ceiling has been increased from 6% to? Option C, 9%. The bill provides an aggregated no work period of how many days during peak agricultural seasons? Option C, 60 days. Under the new framework, unemployment allowances becomes payable after how many days? Option C, 15 days. Normative funding means? That is allocation based on objective parameters. All assets created under the mission are integrated into? Option C, Viksit Bharat National Rural Infrastructure Stack. Social audits under the new framework are mandated at least once every? Option B, 6 months. Which historic legislation first introduced the statutory right to work in India? Option C, Maharashtra Employment Guarantee Act 1977. The next topic is about the Shanti Bill 2025. The first question is, the Shanti Bill 2025 stands for? Option C, Sustainable Harnessing and Advancement of Nuclear Energy for Transforming India. What is the primary object of Shanti Bill 2025? To phase out nuclear energy in India by 2047. Option C. Which statutory body is granted formal recognition under the bill to strengthen regulatory oversight? Option B. Atomic Energy Regulatory Board. Under the Shanti Bill, which of the following activities remains exclusively under the central government? Option B. Which of the following non-power applications of nuclear technology is regulated under the Shanti Bill? Option B. Healthcare, agriculture, research and industry. The Shanti Bill seeks to consolidate provisions from which earlier legislations? Option B. Atomic Energy Act 1962 and Civil Liability for Nuclear Damage Act 2010. India's nuclear power capacity target by 2047 is? Option D. 100 gigawatts. Which institution will act as the appellate authority for matters arising under the Shanti Bill? Option C. The next topic is about regulation of AI in courts. The question is, under which phase of National E-Governance Plan is AI integration in courts being implemented? Option C. E-Courts Phase 3. What is the total outlay for E-Courts Phase 3? Option B. 7,210 crores. Which AI-based tool assists judges in legal research and document analysis? Option B. Legal Research Analysis Assistant. Which AI tool in the judiciary is designed for voice-to-text dictation of orders and judgments? Option B. ASR Shruti. The next topic is about ICG commissions GSL's new generation fast petrol vessel Amulya. Amulya, commissioned by the Indian Coast Guard, belongs to which class of vessels? Option C. Adamya class. ICG ship Amulya is the dash vessel in the series of Adamya class fast petrol vessels. Option B. Third vessel. What is the top speed of the fast petrol vessel Amulya? Option C. 27 knots. The operational endurance of ICG ship Amulya is? Option C. 1500 nautical miles. ICG Amulya will be based at which port? It is Paradeep Port. Which of the following is a key operational role of Amulya? That is surveillance, anti-smuggling, search and rescue, and pollution response. The next topic is about the tiger and elephant conservation, where Union Environment Minister chairs NTCA and Project Elephant meetings at Sundarbans and reviews national strategies for tiger and elephant conservation. The first question under this topic is the 28th meeting of the National Tiger Conservation Authority was held at. Option C, Sundarbans Tiger Reserve. Who chaired the meeting of NTCA and the steering committee of Project Elephant in December 2025? That is Union Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav. Expansion of Project Cheetah includes which locations? It is Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary and Bunny Grassland. International cooperation under Project Cheetah involves which countries? Option C, South Africa, Namibia, and Botswana. Management Effectiveness Evaluation, that is MEE, of elephant reserves will be funded by. It is Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority. Option C. The next topic is based on Swanidhi, that is empowering street vendors. The first question under this topic is PM Swanidhi scheme was originally launched in which year? Option C, 2020. The lending period of the restructured PM Swanidhi scheme has been extended till which date? That is March 31st, 2030. Total outlay approved for the restructured PM Swanidhi scheme is. It is 7,300 crores. Under the restructured PM Swanidhi scheme, the first tranche, that is first installment loan amount, is increased to. Option C, 15,000. Which digital payment instrument is introduced under PM Swanidhi for vendors who repay the second loan on time? Option C, UPI linked RuPay credit card. Implementation of PM Swanidhi is jointly handled by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs along with which department? Option B, Department of Financial Services. Hygiene and food safety training for street vendors under PM Swanidhi is conducted in partnership with option C, FSSAI. So friends, these were today's important current affairs MCQs. If you found this video useful, please like the video and subscribe to Current Affairs Adda for daily updates. Tomorrow I will come with more important current affairs. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.